doing today? Everyone good?
Yeah.
Good. Okay, so today's topic is healthy snacking. And, you know, this is an area of eating where, if you think about eating, we have 3 buckets, right? You've got breakfast, you've got lunch, and you've got dinner. And they're medium-sized buckets. But sometimes that snack bucket can be really, really, really large. And that's the area I really want to hone in on, because it might be an area where you can make some improvements for weight loss. So let me ask you guys, what are some of your favorite snacks? When you think of snack time, what do you think about?
Cookies,
Twizzlers,
Triscuits,
chips, and usually like a salty or sweet. What do you think of?
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Both. Would you say it's like comfort? Like, how do you view snacks? Is it comfort, or is it just because I need energy because I'm tired, or how do you view snacks?
bored,
You're bored.
Or convenient.
Convenient.
Yeah.
hungry,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then the snack doesn't even fill you up.
Right.
Something to tide you
I
over.
just love cheese and
Filling your
crackers. I
next
just want to
meal.
eat that.
Yeah.
Just because you want to eat. Something
Right.
to tide you over.
Or the crackers with peanut butter.
It's all those emotions that come in with snacking, right? Yeah. So emotions are pretty directly tied to snacking. Now, yeah, forced. Someone brings in a cake and says, "Here, Carla, happy birthday."
She's not telling the truth.
That's what she's saying there.
I experienced a popcorn factory 2 weeks ago, and I know now to stay away because it is dangerous to go there. But well, that is a concept too to think about. Some of those dangerous foods that you might fall into a pit hole if they're around. Just keep them away. But there's some things with snacking I'm going to talk about today and give you all some tips and pointers on how to control snacking. Snacking is not a bad thing by any means. It's a good thing. You need it. But the thing is redefining what a snack is. Like you all just said, snacking to you guys is if you're stressed, if you're bored, if you're just watching TV. Are you usually hungry when you snack?
Yeah.
You usually are.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah. Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could answer both yes
Yeah.
and no. He's like, no.
That's
Yeah, there's yes and no components, but the key is are you, if you're not hungry, that's the first question, am I hungry?
Right.
Or am I just bored? Or am I just, think of the word halt. Hungry? Are you angry? Are you lonely? Are you tired? So halt before you go grab a snack. Halts. Stressed. There we go. So hungry, angry, lonely, tired, and stressed. Halts. So think about those things before you snack. So today we're going to talk about some do's and don'ts of snacking. And this is something I'm going to email you guys. I don't have it printed out. But you all also got another handout about sensible snacking. There's also some do's and don'ts on there. But the first do is go for an afternoon energy boost. So that's fine, because if you eat lunch at noon and you don't leave work till, 4, 5 o'clock, maybe sometimes 3? That's a good, 6, so 6 hours sometimes. So that's a good 3 to 4 hours you haven't eaten. You should be hungry. Your stomach empties everything after 4 hours, unless you eat a Big Mac and fries and milkshake. But your stomach empties everything. So you should, number 1, be okay that you were hungry at 3 or 4 o'clock. That's totally normal, totally normal. Undereating actually can lead to overeating. Would you believe that? That the biggest cause for overeating is undereating. Think about that. How many of you have I'm going to go to Mexican food tonight, I'm not going to eat it all during the day, and then you go and it's like 3 chips and salsas later and 4 margaritas, and then vegan burritos or whatever, and you're like, oh, I really overdid it on dinner last night. What did you eat that day? Nothing. I was saving everything for that night. Even on a typical Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you have a normal lunch and you said, hey, good job. I packed a lunch I always bring. I behaved myself. I did a really good job. But I didn't want to, I might have had an apple during the afternoon because I just didn't have time to actually have a snack. Then I got home for dinner. Oh, and, my boyfriend or my husband made pasta, or my wife made lasagna, and we had bread and we had ice cream. Because you were so hungry because you hadn't eaten in 6 or 7 hours that everything, you just couldn't fill up. So the key for snacking is a bridge between lunch and dinner. Even breakfast and lunch if there's a long time. So to prevent yourself from overeating later, try adding a good snack in mid-afternoon. That mid-afternoon slump. Okay, so yes, use it for energy. So then second point, don't wait too long in between eating, because that's when the snacking will come. Don't automatically pick the light snacks. So just because it's a reduced fat Oreo versus a regular Oreo, you're only saving 10 calories. Reduced fat Wheat Thins versus regular Wheat Thins. It's only like 20 calories difference. What they've done is taken out salt and added sugar, or taken out fat and added salt. There's really not that much of a difference. Will you eat, this is kind of a leading question, but if I gave you light wheat thins versus regular wheat thins, would you naturally eat more of which one?
The
The
light.
light one.
Right, because it's light, and I can think, and I know that was kind of an obvious answer, but it's serious. When you think things are light, you think you can eat more of them. So maybe eat regular and have less, and just have the portion size. Do put healthy snacks within your eyesight. So maybe one thing we could do, instead of having that candy, well, let's say that was filled with Hershey's Kisses. Okay, let's just say, or Oreos or some cookies. Instead, you could say, hey, Jim, let's put a bowl of apples here in the middle. So if we're having a meeting, I can grab an apple versus grabbing cookies. So keep healthy snacks within eyesight, because if the unhealthy ones aren't there, you won't eat them. Do take snacks out of the bag. So if you have a bag of pita chips, these are actually a decent snack paired with something. All right, love these pita chips. They've got chocolate, they've got cinnamon sugar, they've got Parmesan herb, awesome flavors. But 10 chips is 130 calories. 10. All right, this is a really big bag. There's 240 chips in this bag. So 130 times 24. That's a really big number. And I'm sure if we were left to our own demise, we could probably devour 75% of this bag. Right? It's salty, it's crunchy, it tastes good, it's pita bread, so it's kind of healthy. Again, if it's a big bag, like if you're a Costco shopper, take things out of the bags and bag them into the serving size. That will save you a lot of calories, all right? So don't just eat right out of the bag. Don't let yourself get thirsty. How many of you drink water throughout the day? How many of you need to drink more water throughout the day? Yeah.